Hello, this is Andrea, and I have a new journal to show you. First of all, I made this for my daughter-in-law, so if you're my daughter-in-law and you're watching and I haven't given this to you yet, please turn off the video. Okay, so I made this Japan-themed journal, and I did it for DearJulieJulie's October 2025 Outstanding Journal. So I didn't finish in time, and there was a couple things I didn't make for it. But most of the things that I did in here you can find on her channel. I'll have a link to her channel, and I'll have a link to the playlist for the October 2025 journal challenge. She has a challenge every month, and it's fun to do even if you don't finish it. There's lots of new things to try. You can just try different things if you don't want to make a whole journal. So this journal is 6 inches by 9 inches with a 1.5 inch spine, and I have a tassel here that I made, and I made this removable cover. I got the idea from this. I'm sure other people have done this, but I got the idea for this from this came on one of my blankets that I bought, and it had ribbon going through each side and going around it, so I made a card and put ribbon. The black part of the card has ribbon going through it. I mean, I put holes in it. I didn't want to permanently cover the fabric because it's just beautiful. I bought this fabric from DearJulieJulie in one of her sales. She has like a sale about once a month. Anyway, let's take a look. Here is the inside cover. I put an envelope in here. This is a Japanese envelope. And inside, I folded in half some pieces of origami paper in case she wants to make something out of origami. And I had this book plate that has the famous Japanese painting on it. Oh, and this was some fabric that I got from someone that is sewn in the, I think it's sashiko style. It's a Japanese style. I don't remember the name of the digitals I used, but I will put the name in the description, and I'll put a link to the Etsy shop for that. They're DearJulieJulie digitals. This is one of the things we made. It's a trinket shelf, and she got the idea from Thrifty Day, who got the idea from somebody else. And I made mine to look like one of those red lacquer jewelry boxes that we used to get from Japan in the 80s and 90s. I don't know if they still make them, but I have one that a friend of mine bought me. And there's a secret writing space here. I got these pictures out of a Japanese magazine, and it's some collectible item, and I left the description on here, and she can write on the back. And there, every few pages there's one of these stickers. I don't think they're Japanese stickers, but they have that Japanese style. It's really cute. I'm trying to see if it's viewable. Okay. Oops. This is the sailboat page. So you open this and the tuck goes up and you can write in there. And this is a file card page. This is a picture I took. There's some pictures in here that I took at the Japanese garden, the Japanese tea garden in San Francisco at the Golden Gate Park. This is from a Japanese magazine from the 80s. And here's a coloring page that I liked the way it looked. This also is from, that's the same page, I guess, from the Japanese magazine. Here's the fabric page. And we did block stamping. And I have a, another Japanese envelope. And in here is just a piece of paper that can be written on. A lot of times the envelopes that are shaped like this, though, are for giving money for special occasions. This is a hidden paper clip that we did. And there's both sides of it. This is the double tuck that I made. We make it with a envelope. So on this side, this is some washi tape I got from, I think it's called Bungu. I'll put the link for that in the description too. It's a Japanese stationery store, I believe. And then here's the card that I put in here. And this is napkin and a DearJulieJulie digital. This is, I believe this is a label for clocks. I can't remember. Oh, see, my cards usually fall out of the double. I did a double tuck with another Japanese style envelope. The Japanese style envelopes tend to have flaps that look like this. And this has newspaper on it, but the newspaper article is about them moving military equipment or something. I don't remember. You can see what the stuff says by taking your phone and doing the Google Lens thing, and it'll, for the translate, and you can read it. Here is clear packaging pocket with a card that I made, and I made it out of a Japanese map. That's the end of the first signature. Here's the second signature. This is a magazine cut out of Lao Tzu. He's is he the former of? Yeah, the reputed founder of Taoism. And this is like a flip out page that we made. The other edge, the other side, on the other side has the decorations. Here is a flip up page, and in here I have a card. It says Board of Tourist Industry. And here is a waterfall. And this is the DearJulieJulie digital. Well, this one is too. And then here's some Braille paper. This is another Japanese envelope, and this came with some Japanese stickers that I got. They look like this. I think that's the only one I used. This actually says homework on it. And there's dimensional stuff here that we did with, I think it was glue. This is another page from the Japanese magazine. It has a girl's name, let me see. It's called Junie for Dreamy Girls. See, look, February 1986. And the weird thing in here is that they're all dressed in like 80s styles clothes. I mean, I guess that's normal for the 80s. And then there's things for making different patterns of clothing. There's, you know, sewing. There's stuff about different foods you can cook in here. And I got that magazine from my sister, so, which she got it from her Japanese pen pal. This is a stamp from Japan. This is a large card. We did faux painting technique. I'm not really sure about how mine came out. But you use glue to make it look like paintbrush strokes. I have to sit back down. Okay, this is a card I got from Bungu. Okay, that's where I got that washi tape. Here's the washi tape right here. I ordered it from Bungu and they sent me this card. So yeah, bungu.store. But I'll put that in the description. This is a pop-up page. And let me show you how it looks to me when it's popped up. It looks like this. And I put this I put this little envelope here, and I put a little paper tag in there, and I also put a dollar bill in there because it says, I can't remember exactly what it says, but it says something like, oh, I need money for lunch or something. I don't know if it's a lunch money pocket or so I put a dollar bill in there. Here's a pocket I put paper crane in it that I made. This is only the second paper crane I've ever made, but it's better looking than my first one. So I folded that up and put it in there. This is a tag we made it with tape. There's hard plastic in there too. And these are ginkgo leaves from a ginkgo tree. And this is the out of the page bookmark. We had to cut a fabric bookmark. And I took some more of that fabric that I had, but I also stitched around the edges and I put a ribbon on. And on this side, I have, I think this is another clockmaker symbol for a Japanese clockmaker. And there's a DearJulieJulie digital with glossy accents on it. Here's some more of the glue texture. This is the other half of the page up pockets, and in here I have an envelope that has another picture I took at the the Japanese tea garden, and inside I put some more of these stickers in case she wants to use them. This folds out. Okay, this is the third signature, and here's another page from the Japanese magazine. And on this side we have the woven page, and I have a tag that I put in there. And then there's a Japanese stamp up here, and this is tucked in under it, and she can write in there if she wants. These are two more pictures I took at the Japanese tea garden. This is a little fabric pocket page. And here's a tag I made. We had to do an embroidery one. I wish I didn't wax the thread because you can see the wax in the holes when I did. I guess wax is better for fabric. But I tried to do it in that same style. And this is another picture from the Japanese tea garden. This is a belly band that I made with the Japanese map. And here's another card. This is some more of the Japanese magazine. This is 2 pockets on the page. We did this thing where you have 2 pieces of fabric and you sew a shape and then you cut it out so the other piece of fabric shows through. So I have those, and then in the bottom one I have this. I think I got this at the gift shop at the Japanese tea garden in Golden Gate Park. And then this, I got this, well, this is an envelope and inside is a little mini card. And I got this at Daiso. It has a raised design on it. There's no Daiso near me. I think I bought that one when I was in Washington State. Here's the center of that. Here's another page of the Japanese magazine. Here is a long pocket, and I put I don't know if you call this a bookmark. I put this long tag in here, and I put some stickers on the back to be able to write on if you don't want to write on red. And this is from the Japanese map. I think this says map of the world if I remember. Here's 2 more pictures I took at the Japanese tea garden. This is another page from the Japanese magazine. And that's the end. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, happy crafting.